Hello, I'm back. Yeah, today have a few thoughts. Usually I do a Tuesday after segment been a while since I blogged. I decided after the last few seeing all the stuff about cheating and some incidents I've had to deal with on my own to some degree that I had to deal with Russell with, I decided to come out with a cheating for real video blog. I figured what the heck. Let's start where this inspiration of this came from. Number one, uh, we can go back what the Spygate New England Patriots, the Flakegate New England Patriots, uh, uh, what else? Jerry Rice, Hall of Fame wide receiver. Oh, let me take my glasses. I won't be accused of having X-ray vision. No, these are X-ray glasses. That way I can't see through the screen to see what you're saying. But that's my point is cheating. What is it? What is it? Why? Or that fact, not what is it? Why or what's the effect, the cause of it? And I think a lot of people feel like they need that edge, and it's like if they can kind of we call what they feel like they can fudge it a little bit and say, yeah, maybe go ahead and I'll just kind of I'll take a peep at the answers. Maybe I can check one of old classmates for school and answers. I can put a little clear stick on my hands and become the greatest wide receiver of all time. I mean, honestly, I think Jerry Rice still would have been the greatest wide receiver of all time without the stick. I'm just between me and you, but him to come out and admit that, that's deep. So what we eventually we're saying to everybody, I guess it's okay to cheat, huh? Standardized tests. I mean, I tutor kids, and I'm telling you, I will not let them. And if anyone happen to see this video at some point, use a calculator when we do math homework. I don't care unless it's a 2 or 3 digit, even a 2 or 3 digit multiplication problem involving algebra. No calculator. I consider that a form of cheating in math. Yes, I do. And I think a lot of school systems are screwing that up. Now, as far as the sports and the things goes, steroids, okay, and the point they the rest of the guy that was retrieving and enhancing performance enhancing drug. I forgot the guy's name, but he's got sentenced to 4 years of jail today, and it's basically like, really. And see, the thoughts on that is just like, so I guess everybody trying to get an edge, but then does people cheat because it's cool to cheat, and when you get the first set of cheaters, the second set of cheaters cheat because they can't compete with the first set of cheaters that cheat. So we got to cheat on top of cheat. You kind of get how this can get a little elevated out of hand here. Well, see, personally, me personally, you can cheat all day you want. Hey, on you. I mean, then we play volleyball no referees. I pretty much tell you, hey, hit the ball long, out of bounds. Or let's say on the teammates, I might be at the back line. If it's close, I'll probably get to call the other team 9 times out of 10. Even if I think I might be in, if it's close, yeah, it's pretty much, hey, if it's outdoor, I'm gonna call it out. It's more than a foot or so usually, yeah. But if it was an inch right there at the line, I'll call it in because it's too close. And hey, and I actually might cheat my own self. I actually trying to be too honest to some degree. Well, let's just say this: in sports, like say like the little league kids in Chicago, how they actually got championship because the coach grabbed a couple people out of district. Personally, me on that one, I wonder if something else deeper than a little cheating because they're African American. They play baseball. We're not really known for baseball this day and age, so I'm kind of wondering that had to do maybe some racial overtones in that. Who really cheated who? That would be a good question to ask. Anybody want to answer that one? Well, I am. I think number one is those kids didn't do nothing wrong. Don't take away their title. Number two, the broadcast on national TV did totally do this to African Americans. They didn't broadcast these Korean kids, the 14, 15-year-old kids playing against 12-year-old. No, no. Yeah, I'm going to call it out. Racism on that one. So who cheat the doggone cheat the cheat? And it's funny because actually, my mentoring class, we actually a mentoring group I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Thursday group with the high school, we actually had to you cheat on the test. We tell your friend to answer the next class because the teacher got smart now. They don't get a test. They might get that cop quiz 3 or 4 days later. So you're gonna get caught off guard. See, gone. Now, as far as just the cheat drug test, I'll just say this: if somebody known, yes, a relative of mine used to have their other sibling come in and take the drug test back in the day for them. You should put urine in and try getting the drug test where they really start checking for that stuff so they can pass the drug test when they used to like to get high. Yes, I think some of you might know who they are. I think I didn't put that too far out there, but trust me, I know who did it and what and when and why. But You know what I'm saying? Everybody try to cheat everything, get their edge. Sometimes the stuff they make mistakes on, some stuff they're not supposed to do, they know they're supposed to do, need to get away with it. Even better yet, most recent case, substitute teachers. Yeah, we had a situation where a substitute teacher actually cheated. They actually had her daughter fill in for her because she didn't want to miss a day of work. Boy, that ultimate cheat. Got one locked up in jail and one fired. Genius. Well, I guess so far, folks, don't they ever figure it out? How do you cheat below zero temperature winter weather, huh? How can't we cheat and get 8-degree weather in January? And at least 70, at least 60 in February. Anybody figure out how to cheat the atmosphere? How do you cheat the weather? We tried to cheat in sports, we tried to cheat in business, cheat in the stock market, of inside trade information. We didn't figure out how to cheat our way to win the president of the United States. A.K. George Bush or his brother Jed Bush. And I don't know if he runs 2016. We gonna catch the crap. I don't care if you are a hardcore Democrat Republican, folks. He's a dang criminal. He should be locked up in jail because he cheated on the most constitutional thing in America. Your right to vote and your vote to count in Florida. Remember that. So you want to cheat? Fine. But for real, you're crazy. You vote him in. So once again, I'm gonna ask a question, pose it again. How can you cheat the weather? I came with that one yet. How you cheat where you live at the weather? How can you make it snow in Florida and be 25 below zero and make it 70 degrees in Detroit in February? Somebody come up with that cheat code. Well, I'm sure you'll probably find someone on Xbox 360 video game. Let me know right away. Then I know it's flat out. It'll be genius. I guess the biggest problem in this country is we so want stuff so instant and now not willing to work for it, or do we have to do at least dig in to some degree now? So we try to find a shortcut to cheat. We even find a shortcut to try to get rich. Example, I asked when one of my group came up with money being gone. Money falling out of the armored truck. Will you give it back? And it's 7 and 6 is like a couple of your friends. Would you give it back? They said no. I even have a very close relative of mine that I know would give the money back to them. They're going to keep the money be hitting them all. And this person is basically an honor roll student. Smart high school, goes to one of the prestigious high school in Detroit. This kid, I always thought, hey, this is my role model for teenagers. I'm just like, wow, really? So that hit me way back. So I guess this country is about shortcuts and cheats. Gee, would I hate to say it, and yes, Mister, know what I'm calling you out. The video games ruin people and cheating. That's where it started all this extra cheat codes. Instead of beating the game straight up, you go buy this $29.95 magazine. So now you cheat to beat the game, and they cheat you out of more money. Remember those days, especially those magazines sometimes be $40 plus. Wow. Mm-hmm. So yes, I think video games actually brought in the idea that quote unquote cheating was cool. And by the way, it's just I'm not totally slamming playing video games, but the cheating mentality did kind of escalate from there. And I think he got over in the sports even worse after that now. Except I guess Bill Belichick now uses a Madden cheat deflated footballs. I wonder if there's a Madden cheat code. Anybody know that? Anybody want to look that up for me? Let me know. Really, I'm even curious to hear that one because it's just like nobody can be right to everything straight up. Not everybody cheat, but there's enough going on. I was trying to find some way around something. So how do we ever get it straight? What do we do? How does it ever get right? When does it get right? When are we ever gonna get it right again? I don't know. Look like we're heading down that slippery slope. But once again, hey, you get a new college. But sooner or later, it's gonna catch up to you. Gee whiz. You know, I think the people who had the most opportunity to cheat, who really don't do it as much as you think they would be you have a twin. Let's say you go to college, or let's say you're playing a team, and let's say there's this matchup. The one twin don't check the one guy very good. They can sign their name in the score sheet, play the other one, or take the class with the other twin because he's not good, and they'll never know the difference. But I'm certain, maybe might do something every now and then do, but I don't think twins cheat as much as they could. That should tell you something in your own right. Well, I know a set of twin brothers. I haven't seen them quite in recent years that often, but I know when they were growing up, and one thing I know they didn't do, they didn't cheat. They're actually pretty good honor roll students in high school. They're like now about around 30 years old. You know, one I think is in Florida, the other one's in California, and they cool. So I guess the thought is, how do we get away? Why do we cheat? Do we think we need an edge? How do we get away from cheating? To be straight up, I guess we have to make sure double enforce all the rules and everything. Well, I guess baseball really laid down the hammer. NFL, they a little more marijuana. Is that because they cheat me high? I don't know. I guess you cheat yourself because you don't memorize nothing. You forget everything. What playbook we call? Hmm. Baseball, they got it right. They got it right. The Olympics is trying, but there's still some flaws in that testing system. So I guess we cheat and we cheat. Huh? How to give away cheating? I guess I would be a billionaire if I could cheat, like I really could. But what if you get caught cheating? Then what? What? Then it's left you with. Maybe you do that in another country of the United States. Or you got to cheating on the test to get a government job, let's say somewhere in Iraq or Pakistan. I think you might actually be executed. That's just my thought. So before you start cheating, people, think about the outcome and background of this. I also think about, especially those who have kids or be around kids. Hey, and they got a big brother watching you. You gotta make sure that little brother don't mess up behind you. That's it. That's my message. Peace out. And I guess it might be true. One day Tom Brady admitted to deflate gate just like Jerry Rice admitted to using stick. Wow, that's just deep. See you later.